So now you've got it installed, we can do the initial setup and customizing how it will all appear. So we'll go to theme options here, and the first thing I'm going to do is configure the appearance. So you can just leave these blank and they'll all have the default settings, so you can just take a look at that. See, there's a black and white default blue links, but I mean you can change anything you want. So let's just change the background. We'll use a blue, some sort of like that one. And if you want, you can also have a image for the menu, and that's the menu bar here, or for the background. So I've just used plain blue, so if we save that and then click, you can see that the background changes. So for example, we'll grab the image I used on the bodybuilding site. So the bodybuilding tube, you can see these backgrounds here, what they are is they're tiled images so that they match up, and then you can find these by searching graphic sites and even just Google pretty easily. So this hazard one, I'll just show you how that works. So all we need to do is enter the URL of your image. So I've already uploaded that to my web server, but you don't have to upload it to your own. You can just use the URL from any image you find on the web. So I've just put that in there, and when you use these, it'll override whatever you have in these two. So if you want to use the colours, make sure you don't have anything in here. So I'll just save those changes, close that, and then refresh. There we go. So you can see that's now working. So you can see pretty easily how this works. You just do the same for each of these, and I'll let you just play around with this yourselves, just so you can get it exactly how you want it. Okay. Next, you can choose the layout, and we'll do a bit more general configuration. So these, so the home text here, that's basically here. So by default it's today's free videos, but you can change that to whatever you want, and this is pretty good for SEO purposes here. So try and have a think what kind of keywords you might want in there. Okay, so let's say we're going to make this tutorial site all about poker. Yeah, target the gambling niche, get some good AdSense advertising on there, maybe later, maybe some CPA stuff, but for now we'll just pick some good keywords to put in here. So something like top poker tutorials. So we're going to leave that there. We'll sort. You can sort by different options here. So when default, it's the latest ones. So that's just how often your videos, in what order your videos will appear here. So I'm just going to leave it as latest post, but you can just choose whatever you want. The layout, you just choose here whether you want your sidebar on the left or on the right. So that's just this thing here. I'll just leave it on the left. This relates again to something later on, but when the theme grabs the videos, which we'll set up in a moment, we'll set all that up in a future tutorial, you can optionally include the description from YouTube or Dailymotion or wherever in with the post, which is pretty good if you want to sort of have more content in your post. So again, the option's there for whatever you want to do, and I think I'll just leave it off. Just keep it just all about videos. Okay, so now we'll just go on to header customization. So here you can upload a favicon. So that's the little icon that appears next to your site in things like bookmarks, So I'm just showing an example. So like FT there, that's a favicon, yeah. So again, so you just browse, and you need to find one that is square. It doesn't really matter what size it is exactly, so long as it is square, because it will be resized. Next, you can upload a logo. I think I'll just leave it with the basic text for now. I haven't really got time to do a whole logo for this site, this tutorial site. But again, it's the same process. You just go in there, browse, and you want to have it with dimensions here. Here, this is where you can just enter a text logo, which will basically just be, well, I'll show you. We're going to call this Poker Tutorials Tube, and we'll save the changes. And then if we just refresh this, there you see. Here you can put either a banner or AdSense code and get a banner to appear up here. So we'll just do that. I'll tell you what, I'll just grab some AdSense code from my bodybuilding site. Appearance, theme options. So I'll just grab this AdSense code and I'll put it in here. So again, you can put anything you want in here, any HTML. So I've just used AdSense, but you can also grab a banner from a CPA site or make your own banner. Yeah, so if you wanted to use your own custom banner, you can upload the banner using this. So once again, you just select the file, click this box, then add the URL you wanted to open. So say you were doing an Amazon product and you designed your own banner for it. Upload that banner there, put the URL, your affiliate link URL in here, and then optionally you can have it open in a new tab when people click on it or not there. But I'll just stick in this example, keep it simple, and we'll just use AdSense code. So we'll just save the changes. And if there we go, our AdSense advertising has appeared. Okay, so now I'll show you footers. This is so you can stick banners under the footer here. There's also widget options for this, which I'll come to later. But if you just want to do it this way, all you need to do, so I'll just use this code again. Again, you can use your own custom banners, and same options as applied to, same options apply as to before. So I'm just going to use AdSense, stick that in. And you can see you can get advertising to appear in your footer. You can also choose to hide that area. And there we go. Hide the footer ad. Save changes. See, it's gone. You can also choose so there's still a big area here for widgets. So perhaps I didn't want to use any widgets in my footer. I can hide that there. I will at this point mention that you probably noticed there's a big white area at the bottom. It doesn't look particularly attractive, so we'll just sort that out now. All you need to do is choose a colour for your footer. This is just so you can have the footer a different colour if you want to. I'll just put it the same as the background. Save it. And there we go.